and welcome to Home with Sarah Jane. In today's video, I am getting some back to homeschool prep done. If you are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Sarah and I'm a homeschooling mom to two girls, ages 12 and 15. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by once again. I do really appreciate you. But I have a lot to do today, so we are going to jump right into it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be doing is putting some supply bins together for my kids and kind of labeling them. Now, I am doing this because I want to make sure that as we are completing our lessons next year, that everything that they need for that subject is going to be available. So anything I put inside of these bins for my kids have to stay inside of these bins. They do not get to use them for any other subject or for anything else. If there are colored pencils in their bin for this subject, those colored pencils have to stay in this bin. So there's that. It'll just make it easier. That way we're not scrambling throughout our days to find all of the resources that we need. So I have my bins here. I did share these on a recent Amazon haul. I already had 2 of these, so I only needed to purchase 2 more. And they do have like a little latch lid on here, which I like. I do believe that these are made for paper though. Again, I'm using it for supply bins, but they do work really well for just like regular size paper if you're interested in using them that way. And then all I have here is the list of supplies that are needed for each subject for my kids. So I know exactly what I need to put in each bin, and then I will be labeling it with my label maker. And then I did also, as I was going through these supplies, this supply list, and I was like doing some back to school shopping, every time I purchased something that was from one of their supply lists, I did just kind of throw it into a basket so that everything was pretty much ready for me when I went to make these bins. So now, every single year, I like to kind of reflect on how the previous year actually worked out and went. And one of the things I like to do is just look at the things that bothered me in the previous homeschool year and how I can adjust them or fix them. That could be as little as creating supply bins like I'm going to be doing this year, because that was one of the things that bothered me last year, is not having certain supplies easily available, or things didn't get put back where they went. So another thing I like to focus on is how can I make things more organized and smooth for my kids as well, not just me. So I'm also going to be putting together a rolling metal cart. This is my 3rd one now. We have 2 others, but that one is specifically for my high schooler Bella. So I am going to be putting that together for her as well. Hopefully I have enough time to fill it today, but I don't know because I have to run errands in a little while. So I have all of our subject bin or subject supply bins ready to go. I just need to put them away. And I decided with the 4th bin, I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different than I originally thought. So I did not complete the 4th subject bin yet. And that is because I'm actually going to turn this into kind of like an independent work bin for my youngest daughter. That way, if I get sidetracked or I get pulled away for any reason, my daughter can pull out this bin and work on things independently without it halting our homeschool day. So I'm gonna throw just some random things in here, probably things like canoodle, blank books, maybe a couple of fun like worksheets or games that she might like, maybe even some coloring pages, we will see. But again, I gotta pull all those supplies together because I changed my mind once again on something for homeschool. But I think that this will really help because I do find that if you're new here, I do have some health, let's just call them hiccups. I do have some health hiccups, and there are days that I just can't do as much when I'm not feeling well or when I'm under the weather. So, and there are some days I can't do anything at all. So I do like to have some kind of plan or backup for when those days do happen, hopefully. They do not happen too much, but I do like to have some kind of plan. So I do want to put together kind of like an independent work fun box for my youngest, and again, I just need to pull those supplies together to do that. Now let's move on to the part that I was kind of that I was trying to avoid, and that is binding all the things. Now if you look at this table, this is a stack. This is a stack of papers, a very large stack. I honestly feel that it does not look as large of a stack on camera than it really is in real life. But let's get to binding up some of our curriculum for next year, and then I will go and probably build that utility cart for my high schooler. Here they are all done. It turned out that there was 20 different books that I needed to bind together, so it did take me a while, but now we are going to move on to building that utility cart for my high schooler. Okay, so I also picked up this Lexington cart pegboard, and it is supposed to go on the side of like a utility rolling cart like the one that I picked up for her. So I'm just gonna add that to the side. I think they just like clip on, so it's like super quick and easy. Okay, so now I have the cart and the pegboard on the side. The last thing that I picked up for her cart is a cart topper. I do not know if she's actually going to want to use this, but I thought she might actually like it. So if she doesn't use it, I'll just return it or use it on another cart that I have. Okay, so here it is, all done. Okay, so that is it for today. I do have to wrap up this video now. I did not get as much done as I was hoping, but it is 12:53 and I have to be somewhere at 1:15, so I do have to wrap this video up. You will see a part 2 of, you know, back to homeschool prep, because I still have to load that cart I built today up with all of my daughter's homeschool supplies. I also need to organize my 7th graders school supplies, and I still have to organize our homeschool cabinet. So stick around. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. It is a free way to support my channel, and if you have any questions, please leave them down below. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by. You have a great day. Bye.